Where's Katrina?
How the hell should I know? She's your wife.
Nobody would guess, considering how much time she spends with you.
She's a model. I'm an artist. I can't create art in 5 minutes.
You haven't been able to create it in 5 years.
Jasper, Katrina really should be here by now. I think we just have to unveil without her.
So, let's just see if you managed to turn Katrina into a masterpiece. Or should I say a mistress, please?
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for the highlight. The unveiling of Duncan Moody's latest masterpiece, a sculpture of Katrina Strudwick. If I can call upon Jasper Strudwick, Katrina's husband, to do the honors. Ooh. Oh.
That's not my sculpture.
Oh, God, it's Katrina. She's dead.
The thing about the great artists, Rembrandt or Van Gogh, is that none of them painted corduroy.
Why is that?
Well, corduroy is very difficult to paint.
You mean the little ridges?
Exactly. See, each little ridge casts its own shadow.
Especially when the sun's low.
That's far too much hassle for an artist to paint.
I suppose that's why they painted so many nudes.
Right. And not one of those nudes are wearing corduroy.
Morning, boys. You sleep all right last night?
In what way?
Like this?
Yeah.
Lazarus Dingwall.
Don't say another word, let me guess. Either you finally realise you'll never be happy with anyone other than me, or the chief wants to see us in his office.
What do you think?
Let's go.
Morning, boys.
Chief.
Katrina Strudwick. She's been on the cover of every magazine on all 3 sides of the Atlantic. A smidgen more to the right, please, Dingwall.
What, me? Oh, right.
Her husband, Jasper Strudwick, made a fortune in the leisure industry, turning stately homes into bouncy castles. His first wife died in a golfing accident, hit on the head by a True Flight No. 6 ball while he was practicing his drives over dinner.
Oh, some people have got no manners. I bet he puts his elbows on the table, too.
His second wife died of a riding accident, fell off a bouncy giraffe at badminton. And his third wife died in a gardening accident. Jasper was doing the verges when the strimmer got caught in her teeth.
Sounds nasty.
Happens a lot in Surrey. The forensic report shows that Katrina was painted to death at close range, using an ultra-toxic green paint sometime between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. on the night before the exhibition.
How many coats?
She wasn't wearing any. She was naked. A little bit more to the right, please, Dingwall.
Certainly.
Thank you.
What about the murder weapon?
A 3.5-inch real bristled paintbrush. There's also evidence of a roller being used on the back of the knees.
God, she didn't stand a chance. Those cars weigh a ton.
Whoever did it to her turned her into a work of art. She must be worth thousands.
All depends. Was she signed on the bottom?
No such luck.
That's very good, Chief. Most people paint by numbers.
So do I, but I put the numbers on afterwards.
How could anyone paint such a beautiful woman green? I mean, she's a perfectly good colour before.
There are no subterranean depths through which the criminal mind will not scurry, like a diseased, postulating rat.
Now, hang on, Chief. Not all rats postulate.
2 things are clear to me. 1, this glass. And 2, whoever killed Katrina wanted her dead.
The point is, why did the murderer steal the sculpture?
To get to the other side.
It's worth a try. Check it out.
Let's have a look at the painting first, Chief.
Cowabunga! Armitage, no! The paint's not dry.
Oh, I'm sorry, Chief.
Clinton, back out of jail, are we?
What are you doing, Bateman?
I'm doing my pectorals first, and I'll work up to the deltoids.
How much did this lot cost?
Cares. You can't put a price on a man's body.
But you can put one on his head.
Lads, do I really have to wear the paisley cravat?
You shut up and try and look arty.
You must be from the really serious crime squad.
How can you tell?
A paisley cravat. I'm the owner of this gallery, Alexandra Dede.
Detectives Lazarus and Dingwall.
We'd like to see the scene of the crime.
Here it is.
What do you think?
It's a bit too post-Raphaelite for me.
So, Mrs. Dede, apparently the deceased was one of the most beautiful women in the world.
I suppose she was beautiful in a rather ugly kind of way.
How well did you know her?
Not very well. She was like a butterfly, always flitting from one flower to another, if you see what I mean.
You mean she was an insect?
Or she only landed on really big flowers?
You might say she was pollinated by most of the big blooms in the flower bed.
Ah.
Cross-fertilization was her speciality.
What was she, a genetic research scientist or what?
I don't know, most.
Or something else.
Okay. So, Mrs. Dede, when did you last see Katrina alive?
Good one.
I can't remember. She and Duncan were locked away for weeks whilst he finished the sculpture of her. At least, that's what they said they were doing.
But they might have been pollinating flowers.
Exactly.
I'm beginning to get the picture now. That's the door over there, isn't it? And they're the pillars, you see.
Can you think of anyone who would want Katrina dead?
Her husband, Jasper. He suffered from the syndrome older men get when they marry much younger women.
Fatigue.
Insecurity.
Security.
He hated the way she was obsessed with Duncan Moody.
And how about Moody?
He liked it.
Of course. He is a prime suspect.
Duncan is an artist, an alcoholic, a wild, cruel, impetuous, and oh so tortured genius.
Are you getting this?
I've got so far as Duncan is a...
But I'm not sure he's capable of murder. My main concern, though, is to recover Duncan's missing sculpture of Katrina. I want you to find it.
Can you tell us what we're looking for?
Because you're detectives, and that's what you're supposed to do.
Thank you.
OK, so what does the sculpture look like?
I don't know. I've never seen it.
So it looks like something you've never seen?
Yes.
What else have you never seen?
I've never seen Gone with the Wind.
So it could look like that?
It could, but it's unlikely.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Dede. You've been most.
Modern art, it's funny business. What do you think?
I think Andy Warhol was a victim of his own joke. In trying to trivialize art, he only succeeded in making it more valuable. I mean, that man has got a lot to answer for.
Do you think we should pull him in for questioning?
He's dead.
Someone got it for us, eh? Maybe the same person that killed Katrina.
That's impossible. You see, he died 3 years ago in New York.
Well, haven't you heard of air miles?
Either Alex, or Duncan, or Jasper could have killed Katrina. They all had the motive, the opportunity.
Of course they did, yeah.
And the clothes.
Now just have a look through these and tell me if you recognise him.
Oh, no, that's not him. No. No. Oh, that's definitely the head.
Good.
But the legs are wrong.
OK, how about that?
No, too short.
That?
So, when did you last see Katrina unpainted, Mr. Strudwick?
Well, I don't know. I hadn't seen my wife all day. I went to the club. Had breakfast, 11s, 12s, lunch, tea, 4:30, cocktails, aperitifs, dinner, had a few drinks, came home around 11. I made myself a nightcap and went to bed.
So, you do all your own sewing?
Yes, it helps pass the time.
So, your wife didn't come home that night,
Didn't she?
No, that was a question.
Well, so was mine.
Of course it was.
Well, I don't know if my wife came home. I've got a very, very big home. It's got a sauna, a gym, a billiards room, and 19 bathrooms with ensuite bathrooms.
So you have separate bedrooms?
What are you implying?
I'm implying that your rooms are distinct individual units with no apparent connection between them.
Yes, Katrina led her own life. She was much younger than me. She used to do all the things that young people do. Drink, drive, drugs.
Yeah, scrape their knees in the playground. I don't know what I'm doing here, Mark.
Just play a natural game.
Well, I normally play cricket.
So was there anything physical between you?
Mark, you cannot ask questions like that. I'm sorry, Mr. Strudwick. So, was there anything physical between you?
There was a partition wall, but it didn't mean anything.
4!
No, wait, that was a 6!
Mr. Strudwick. Mr. Paddy? Mr. Strudwick! So, who do you think was responsible for her murder, then?
Ah, Duncan Moody, of course. Hard luck, you're in the sand.
Which iron do you want?
Any old iron.
Any old iron?
Any old iron.
Duncan Moody murdered my wife. He had the opportunity and the clothes.
What about the motive?
Jealousy. He knew she didn't really want him, and he didn't want anybody else to have her.
خذ الحديدة نمرة 7 مو 9 متأكد؟ كل واحد يعمل هذيك الغلطة. الأخضر يعطي فكرة مزعيفة واخبط الكرة بالجميد وترسلها للمكان يتحط. ممكن جربه. عليه.
Is there anything else you can tell us?
لا خلاص ما كان شيء.
Just go and get Duncan Moody before he makes a run for it.
شكرا جزيلا على رأيك.
الله يسلمك.
Baffling, isn't it?
What do you think?
Well, I was slicing off to the right too much. I've really got to work on my swing, you know?
Yeah. Oh, Jasper didn't seem too upset, did he? Considering his wife's just been murdered.
Hey, you know, you're right. I mean, you'd think he'd at least hook his shots.
Right, plainclothes. If I wanted to paint someone to death, what would I do?
Well, Chief, emulsion isn't ideal because it's runny and wouldn't close up the pores. Vinyl matte is a bit better.
Ah, yes, I can see that. It's more viscous. You wouldn't need so many coats.
Exactly. Now, moving on to satin.
Excuse me, do you have to move on to satin?
Yes. Similar texture, but still very inefficient. Gloss is probably the best, although probably not suitable for a murder, because the victim wouldn't die for quite some time. And also, if she was walking around naked in this state, chances are she'd be spotted.
You missed a bit here.
All right. Right, we've still got a lot more paints to try.
Good. Well, sand him down and start again.
Oh, that might be him.
Right, Clinton, I need a car. I've got to go out and interview 25 suspects.
You'll have to walk, Armitage. Bateman's used up this week's budget. Your car's been transformed into 2 millimeters of bicep and a groin strain.
Well, I'm not driving that. Chief, Bateman's got to go.
Well, he knows where it is. Down the corridor, first on the left.
He's driving us all mad. Can't we get rid of him?
Trivial Crime Squad sent him here. If I sent him back, that would be serious. And if he started treating trivial crimes seriously, he'd be out of a job.
Couldn't we just put him on traffic duty? Blindfolded.
I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, act professionally and don't let your emotions run away with you.
Can I scream and stamp my foot?
Of course you can. But don't cry and grizzle and hold your breath till you turn blue in the face. It's bad for morale.
Okay, Chief.
74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. Oh, these spiral staircases really do my head in. Duncan Moody calls himself an artist. Look at the state of that paintwork. Appalling.
search warrant.
Search me. Hang about, have you got a search warrant to search me?
I've got one of those, yeah.
OK.
No, you haven't.
It's all right. We'll use this.
It doesn't look anything like you.
Stand back. Say a picture paints 1,000 words.
What are we looking for?
Because we're detectives. Remember, that lady told us.
Oh, yeah. It's good, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, look, found a clue already. Green paint.
What the hell's going on? Who the hell are you? What the hell are you doing in my flat?
Who the hell's he talking to, you or me?
I've no idea. But that's an interesting phrase, that, isn't it? What the hell? I mean, why isn't it what the table or what the teapot or what the lasagna?
I'm going to call the police.
Hold it! What are you going to call us?
Anything beginning with a B, an F or a C is out. That goes for H as well.
H?
I hate it when people call me horse.
I suppose you're here to ask about Katrina Strudwick?
You can suppose what you like, mate. But you were the last to see her alive, which I suppose makes you a prime suspect.
You're not seriously suggesting that I killed Katrina? Are you?
Are you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes. He's seriously suggesting that.
I am an artist. I take nature and make it more beautiful by turning it into art. But Katrina was a unique example of nature being more beautiful than art. And that is something I could never destroy.
Well, that's good enough for me. Let's go.
Wait a minute!
Wait a minute!
Katrina was painted to death with green paint. This is a tin of green paint.
How very observant you are.
It's a gift.
Thank you.
I've also got a good ear for music, too.
Look, you're wasting your time here. Why don't you ask Alex de who killed Katrina? That woman is capable of anything. She hated Katrina because she was young and beautiful and had dimples. I've made a fortune for her over the years. She's bought my work for next to nothing and sold it for next to thousands. But one day, I'm gonna get that stupid cow off my back.
Thanks, Mr. Moody. You've been most.
Right, team. We have 3 suspects and a victim. Let's reenact the relationships to see if it throws any light on the murder. Armitage, you can be Katrina. Lazarus, you can be Duncan, painting Katrina naked.
Oh, Chief, can I be Duncan?
Why?
Because I'm the right height.
Good point. Lazarus, you better be Jasper. And Clinton, you can be Alexandra de. Right, let's go.
Katrina.
Yes, Duncan.
You are the most beautiful woman in the world. And I'd like to capture your dimples for posterity.
Oh, it's beautiful, Duncan. You're very talented.
Thank you.
Katrina, if you see that talentless artist again, I'll kill you.
Duncan, you're very talented, but my husband says if I see you again, he'll kill me.
But you are my art. If I can't paint you, I'll kill you.
Katrina, you're younger than me and you've got dimples, so I'm going to kill you.
Hang on, I said I'd kill her.
No, I said
I'll kill her.
Hold it! Hold it! That's good. That's good. We've proved that they all had a motive for murder.
Yeah, but we knew that before, Chief.
What do you know, Jasper? You're old and ancient. You've got too many bathrooms.
Mark, calm down.
Katrina is the most beautiful green detective in the world.
Go to relax. What's the matter with it? What's the matter with you? Come on.
I think we've cracked it, Chief. Katrina Strudwick was painted with a special green paint that film stars in Hollywood paint their lawns with.
What happens when you paint someone with it?
Well, first they go green.
I can see that.
Then they start to feel giddy, nauseous, and then they collapse. If they're not treated very soon, they become paralyzed, and eventually they die. It can take a long time to work. Or it can happen quite quickly.
Well done, plainclothes. So all we have to do is to find someone who paints their grass green.
Chief.
Buddy, I couldn't have done it. I was with Laz all the time.
There's green paint on my shoes now. The golf course. Jasper Strudwick. Oh, spoke at the same time. Oh, make a wish. Oh, oh, oh. What did you wish then?
No, I'm not telling. Keep my mouth shut.
Mine came through then, didn't it?
Hey?
You know, it was so obvious.
What was?
Jasper must think we're really stupid.
No. He's known all along.
Hello, what's this? Going somewhere, are we, Mr. Strudwick?
Well, of course he is. He's got his bags packed, hasn't he?
Come on! I can't risk going on grass again. I've already ruined one pair of shoes. But there's a killer getting away! It's all right for him. He's probably wearing true form. Listen, not only is he a killer, but he's ruined your shoes to boot. He's dangerous! You're right.
He's gone inside.
What are you waiting for?
My jacket to come back from the cleaners, the man to fix the roof, and my hair to grow back here.
We haven't got time.
Don't get involved.
Shh. Did you hear that? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Freeze!
Hey, what's the problem, man?
It's okay, we're just looking for somebody.
You're lost, aren't you?
No, no.
That's the denial phase, man. Now let's get deeper, right, and start to accept that something's wrong, right?
Yeah. Have you seen a murderer wearing a suit?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Which way did he go?
He went way over the top, man. I mean, bombing Cambodia, right? That was outrageous.
Who are you talking about?
Richard Nixon, man.
Of course you are, yeah. Steve, I think we're out of depth here, mate.
Yeah, leave it to the CIA. How long have you been in here?
Since July, man. 1969. We called in on the way back from the Isle of Wight festival. Hey, why don't you come back to my edge, man, and we'll share a spliff, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry to interrupt. We're trying to keep off the grass at the moment, Steve.
Oh, come on, man. Come and meet January and the kids.
I'd really love to.
As...
It's just that we've got a murderer to catch, man.
We won't have much trouble, man. There's a lot of them out there.
Right.
All right. Nice shoes, man.
This is it!
No, we
This
have
is it.
been
Will you
down
stop
this
that
one
now?
before.
This
We've
is
been
it.
down here
This is
before,
it.
lads. Look, stop. Now, just face up to it, Steve. Admit it.
All right, I'm an old hippie.
No, the other one.
We're lost.
Right. So now we know where we are.
Right. Well, I know what to do. It's all right. Give me the phone.
Finance. Lazarus, where the hell are you? Strudwick's at the gallery threatening to blow the whole place up. You better get down there quick. You want what? A helicopter. Yeah, go on. Land Rover, high-speed train, speedboat, combine, harvester. Right, I'll see what I can do.
Jasper Strudwick's in there. He's tied a load of fireworks to himself. He's threatening to blow himself up unless we put him on a plane to Rio.
He's got a hope, Chief. They'll never let him on a plane with fireworks.
Yeah. Why Rio, Chief?
I don't know. It's better than Blackpool, more nightlife.
We'll go and talk to him.
Hang on. This is a hostage situation. You better take Armitage with you. She's had the right psychological training.
It's going to be tough in there, Chief.
Yeah, you're right. Perhaps you better stay behind Dingwall.
It's all right, Chief. I'll look after him.
All right, but no heroics.
Remember, he's under stress. He's unpredictable. We mustn't antagonize him.
That's it! Don't come any closer! I got enough explosives here to blow up the entire building.
Go on, then.
Lazarus.
Sorry, it just slipped out.
I'm in it. I've got Roman candles, super shooter rockets, starbursts, and jumping jacks.
Have you got any Catherine wheels? I love those.
No, they never work. They always get stuck on that nail in the middle.
All right, Jasper, just tell us what the problem is.
I want a car to the airport. I want a plane to Rio, or the equivalent in air miles, and I want a signed confession from these two that they killed my wife.
I want doesn't get.
You've got 2 minutes, otherwise I will blow us all up through the roof.
I'm not confessing to anything. Alex killed Katrina because she had dimples.
You killed her because she rejected your sordid advances.
Oh, you little liar! You killed her because you were having an affair with Jasper.
Oh, you liar!
You liar!
1 minute!
Jasper, what's the point of destroying everything? Just give yourself up and let justice take its course.
Oh, that's very nicely put, Armitage.
Thank you.
Shoot him. Hanging's too good for him.
Just like your paintings.
You wouldn't recognise art if it had "This is art" written all over it.
Oh, shut up!
You shut up! Shut up!
Sorry to interrupt. Your minute's up now. Well, we can't hang around here all night.
Oh, Jasper, you're mad!
Shoot him!
So much for the psychological approach.
So what do we do now?
Let's shoot him.
No, wait, it's gone out.
No! No! Never go back to a firework once the blue touch paper's been lit. Remember the firework code, kids!
0641.
759.
Yeah, that'll do. Come on.
All right, I did it. I killed her. I couldn't stand her hanging around with that talentless phony. I just wanted to show him that I could paint her just as well as he could.
Well, you'll have plenty of time to paint where you're going.
I'm afraid there isn't much of a carnival in Dartmoor.
No, but there's a nice village fete there, buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well done, boys. Can you smell burning?
Not me.
You. It's not me.
It's him!
Got any turps? You turned up like this.
We could use a blowtorch.
So what do you think?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, I think that's as close as we're going to get. I'll book him.
There's your helicopter, speedboat, F-Reg Land Rover, high-speed train, and combine harvester.
Oh, thanks, Clint. I've nearly got the complete set now.
So, boys, after reaching a height of 3,000 feet, Jasper Strudwick landed on a bouncy castle in Basingstoke, then another in Windsor, and he finally came to rest on a real castle in Kent. He suffered a broken leg and 2 punctures.
Nothing serious, then?
No. A good bicycle repair kit and a decent pair of lungs, and the castles will be as good as new again.
What have you got under there, Dingwall?
This? It's the missing sculpture of Katrina Strudwick.
Yeah, we found it in Jasper's garden.
Yeah, I've added a few finishing touches myself, you know. Make a more relevant statement. I don't know what you think. Ta-da! Armitage, just pop your arms up there.
Very lifelike, Dingwall.
I've always been good at mentally dressing people, Chief. See you, guys.
Bateman, leaving us so soon?
Afraid so, guys. I'd like to stick around, but trivial crime won't be for some undercover traffic duty. Must be serious. They send me a blindfold. Ciao.
Ciao, Bateman.
Nice one, Chief.
Yes, it was, wasn't it? Well, as you can see, boys, my own opus requires a more delicate touch. Dum 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 dum.